Okay, I think we're back
We're
on.
on.
Good.
We had a little bleep, technical difficulties, so we're back on live, and we're still talking about the years that we were a family of 4, and Mom and Dad are going to talk a little bit about some of that, finish up that segment.
Well, the early years with the kids were great. We had lots of fun. Did a lot of family things. We went to the beach. We just did all the picnics and family fun. Kids, and always had kids and adults around us, and we had that little pool in the backyard, and the kids spent a lot of time in that pool all summer long. And then we moved from Northford after the kids were out of school, these two. David went to Choate for 4 years, and after that he went to Georgetown, and Libby went to Mercy High School, and after that she went to Providence, and Providence College like her dad. And then we moved from Northford to Madison. In Madison we bought a wonderful house right smack on the water. In fact, sometime when we had nor'easters, the water would actually slap against the house. And we had, needless to say, great times there. We lived there, about 10 years? 12 years? And then,
I think 12.
12. And then we decided that we were going to sell it for various reasons.
That was like 88 to 90.
98 or so. Because I think we've been here probably 17 years now. So then we decided we were going to move, and we sold our house immediately and within 2 weeks. And we moved out in 2 weeks. And we couldn't find a house, so we rented a condominium in Branford, which was kind of fun. We enjoyed that for a year. And in the meantime, do you think that stopped?
No.
And in the meantime, we found this little house we live in now. We've been here about 17 years, and we absolutely love it. It's small, but it's perfect for 2 people all on 1 floor. And so that's our career as far as houses are concerned. And trips, I'll let you take care of trips, huh?
Well, we had all kinds of family trips, and then you and I, in recent years, we've done some. Well, we did some, particularly when we owned the place in Madison. we belonged to what they called a house swapping association, where you could advertise your house, and ours was very desirable because it was right on the water in Madison. So we would line up some families from all over the world that would like our place, and then we could go visit them. So we did some traveling to Europe, where we were in these house swapping situations, which was a good base for us to operate from. And then we've traveled all over Europe. In more recent years, I go over frequently to Scotland for golf, and Betsy has joined me on a couple of different trips, and we've done that. In those early years when our 2 kids here were first married, before they had any children, we took a family vacation all over Eastern Europe. We had a rental van for the 3 couples, and it was a good 2 or 3 weeks of traveling around Eastern Europe, Budapest,
Hungary,
Vienna,
Prague,
Germany, and we ended up in northern Italy, and we came home from northern Italy, so that was a great trip.
And then when they were young, actually when David was around 16 and Libby was 14, we took a trip across country, and we went to California and Grand Canyon. We did that whole western trip, which was really fun. I think we were gone for 3 weeks, and it was close living, but we all made it. We weren't alone for very long. One thing we did do that we haven't mentioned when we lived in Madison on the water, well, actually our whole married life, we always had a boat. We started out with a little Jolly Roger, which was a very small little sailboat, and then we moved to the Rockadell, which was a bigger sailboat, which was about, 14 feet?
It was about 24 feet.
Well, 24 feet. Then we got tired of sailing, so we went into a speedboat. We had a Boston whaler. And that was fun because we took the grandchildren skiing and on tubing and all that kind of stuff. And just the last couple of years, because we weren't using the boats anymore, we got rid of the boat. So Dave got rid of his motorcycle, and we got rid of our boat, so we're no more toys. But, what were we going to talk to about after our trips? Well, I guess I covered our trips, and our years, you know, together, but I did one, we're going to talk about our family now?
Yeah, we can do a wrap-up session in the next segment, so,
Well, one thing that Dave and I started out, when we were first married, turned out to be very difficult. David and Libby know this. I lost 3 full-term babies, which is tough for me even now, 50 years later. So that was very, very tough. 2 boys and a little girl. So we would have had 5, but we have 2 beautiful kids. We're very proud of.
thanks.
That's it.
Thank you. All right, we're going
All
to
right.
stop here, but then when we come back, we're going to talk about a little bit about philosophies, beliefs, and some life memorable quotes.